you have two options how to use a hood properly. One option is like this. So if you have a chemical splash or something, it protects your face. Or like this to work. So if you have a chemical splash, it protects your face in the breathing zone. But this is the number one option. But if it's inconvenient to you, then you want to go with second options. And you don't want to use a hood with full open, even though it's more convenient. But the thing is, usually engineers design not to have that full open, to have enough air to pull it. Full open is for moving stuff, equipment only. The whole intent is to show you guys not to put anything with a large surface area. What happens is the air comes in and hits that, and it won't be fast enough to pull the chemical in. It has to go around, then it can come back to your breathing zone. Yep, see, it's going sideways now, and that corner too. See that? It's going around. So that means right in the middle where you stand, the velocity won't pull fast enough to be safe to work in front of the hood like that. So if you have anything with large surface area, you should have it all the way in like that at least. So at least you still can see the smoke is being pulled straight in instead of going around the box. Okay, let's say if you have a chemical spill right now, okay, keep your eyes on the smoke. Press emergency purge. You see it? It pulls a little bit more. Yeah. So what emergency purge does is it opens the damper to a maximum CFM instead of the minimum. So it helps speed up the pulling process. And walk away, talk to your professor, say, I got chemical spill, and handle it from there. And make sure after everything's done, take it out of emergency. Don't leave it out like that. In a few seconds, it's going to alarm telling you that you're in low phase velocity. When it alarms like this, do not hit the mute button and ignore that. That alarm is there for a reason, telling you it's not a safe environment to work at. So when it alarms like that, make sure you close the sash low enough for alarms to clear. The middle buttons, the perimeter buttons, you can scroll through. Okay? Output, that's the damper output, 58%. You never want to see it zero. For example, let me wait until it alarm. Okay, scroll through until you see out. Zero. That means it's 100% open. No more capacity. So you don't want any of your hoods to be 100% open. This is the old readings, average of 64. And before I take a new reading, I need to clear that. This is how you clear it. you put it here, don't hit the key right away.
Oh, okay.
Look at your reading. Once you stabilize, then take. Okay. Every hood when you come to, you have to make sure all your sensor works. Make sure the 0 to 100, everything functioning properly before you go further. If the sensor doesn't work, it's going to drive you to the wrong flow set point, which drive to wrong phase velocity. Your bracket. Okay. And this is your back. It needs to be center line. This piece, the top piece, a little bit over. And the bottom piece, a little bit over.
So offset, don't center
A
line.
little bit, because what happened is, you would notice, when they're on top of each other, they push each other out. So I put it the other way, it tries to push the other back in. It needs to be lower, it's too high.
And they're both like that.
Yeah. And if they're so high, you need a 1/2-inch magnet. Now I want to make sure that the SAS transmitter can pick up 4 sensors. Sometimes the SAS transmitter bad, or certain part of the strip doesn't work, it does not pick up 4. Or if this is too far away,
Yep.
off the top of this horizontal SAS strip, it's not going to pick up 4. So I need something small to poke it. Okay, do you see on the bottom of the flashing LED, it says horizontal calibration?
Yeah.
Okay, can you reach?
Can I reach that?
Can you reach that and to poke in there and press it once? Right here with this. If you can, I can try to get to it from here, from this side.
Light. Oh, it started flashing again.
Okay, make sure you count.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so it's picking up 4 sensors. All right. It's a red dot. You see the red dot?
Yep.
Right there. See that
And that
band?
is the-
Yep. When you take the band off, you can see the sensor right in front of you. Right there, that's the sensor.
A rubber seal right here that's gluing it.
You guys had to say, hey,
Yeah.
new channels.
You have the power to show that.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, he's got it done.
So inside the sensor, if you cut in half, okay, that's what it looks like. So just clean that, that's all. The do is, you want to stick it in here
Yeah, I know.
and press that,
I know.
stick
Can't
in
get
there and
there.
press that. And on both sides, that's it.
Yeah.
But after, if we check the dampers, everything's functioning properly, the sensor's clean, you still have only that much CFM, but tells you are low and static.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, it fell apart.
Unbelievable.
It's strong enough to put it in.
My hands are too big. There's no room.
Is that what I was telling you? I was on the ladder like this, propped up underneath the lab table, and I'm hanging out there on the top rung with my weight.
Two of those. Here, you want it?
Here.
It's a split.
What I want him to do is to open the damper.
Okay, there's valve.
Yeah. Hit
Enter.
your right button. Nope. You gotta hit your right button.
And the
Go
whole
down.
building is that.
Override.
Nope, down.
No.
Keep down.
Change it to 0. Nope, go up. Change it to 0 because I want to open it.
Hit your right. Arrows.
I'll watch it when it comes out on video.
Keep going.
So what else are you can see that's a zero?
Hmm?
These things suck, no backlight. 8.
If you turn the light off,
There's a backlight on this?
yeah.
Turn it to the left.
No, if you turn the light off, you can see it.
Go up now. He won't be able to probably. Oh, okay, you're on
Right
zero.
there, 0.
Enter.
You'd be
Enter,
going around with
enter.
GoPro or something.
I brought it.
Press change, yes.
wide angle.
Enter.
There.
Okay. Now do you see the D shape is flat?
Yep.
Okay, now it's fully open. Okay. What you want to do is, without power, don't let the 24 volt in. Okay?
Right.
Look at your shaft.
I'll bring one. You want a 6-footer? Yeah, I'll open the door, you carry it.
You see right now the shaft
Right.
is up and down. So what you want to do is make sure the damper is fully open or fully closed.
Depending on the position.
Depends on the position. So make sure you turn this until it's fully closed. See that?
Right.
It's 90 degrees. Okay? Then you want to lock it right there.
Right.
Okay? And do not let go of the clutch when you got power. Don't let your 24 volt yet. Okay? After you finish, then hit the learn button. This button right here.
Yep. Push that.
After you replace that, you need to hit it once, so the actual the learn is full open and full closed position. It's going to rotate. It should have a full stroke.
Okay. It'll set your inside position.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, sometimes inside the damper, if you look at the ductwork, sometimes they have little tabs. So,
Right.
sometimes the little tab broke off, so it
Oh.
can keep rotating.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So you make sure when you replace the actuator, make sure it's exactly 90 degree and close. Don't think, okay, because you can move all the way the other side. You could be fully closed like this, fully open is like that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
make sure it's exactly closed. That's when you want to set on the bottom.
Right, but you should loosen your U-bolts and turn your shaft to find out if the tabs aren't broken inside the pipe too, right?
Yes.
And then if they're not, then you set everything from your 0 point there, whether it be open or closed.
And make sure you check your shaft rotating to the left or to the right is open.
Right.
Because let's say if open to the left is closed, you think it's open, now you can close no more.